I'm Bill Landis with the Northeast Ohio Media Group here with the Hudson football team. To my left, we have Coach Ron Wright, quarterback Mitch-Guadagni, and running back Jack-Palumbo. Guys, we're going to talk about the upcoming 2014 season a bit, but Coach, before we get into that, I want to ask you and get this out of the way, any Friday night plane rides planned for you this season?
Not this season, doesn't look like. I do have a sophomore at Stowe right now, so we'll see how that goes in a couple of years.
Of course, referring to Coach Wright last season, visited his son on senior night at Stowe, then flew to his game against Menor, got there about the second quarter last year.
Yeah, you don't want to get on the plane I got on. Bill, your size and my size, we would not be good in that plane.
No, I don't think so. I
might start a fire, a grease fire in there, okay?
But one of the interesting moments of your season last year, you guys finished 10-2, you reached the playoffs. You go to the Division I regional quarterfinals against St. Ignatius, and you've had some time to, I don't know if you think about that loss, but you've had some time to regroup since then. What's the mood been like among the team in the last couple months?
Well, I think that the guys, you know, when you talk to them, are going to find out that we're not, you know, the Ignatius game went right, really, it was down to the last quarter about 3 minutes ago, and we fumbled the ball, and that really was the end of the game at that point. But played with them. Mitch got hurt third quarter, and that, you know, caused us a little bit of a problem, and Kyle Aders jumped in and did a really nice job in there. But we know, and we've dedicated ourselves this off season to, you know, getting in that weight room and working hard in the weight room and trying to, if you're going to play, if you're going to be in the state of Ohio and you want to play for the ring, you're going to have to play Ignatius or Eds or Menor or somebody like that. And being not a great big Division I school, you know, we've got 35 seniors back, and the guys are working extremely hard.
Mitch, Coach touched on the seniors you have, and you have some starters coming back as well. What does that experience do for you guys heading into this season?
I mean, it definitely means a lot. I mean, just having experience on the field with the big games in the playoffs against Whitmer 2 years in a row. Those are always big games. Also against Ignatius, obviously, you just get a feel for what we're up against every year. So, I mean, it definitely helps with a lot of experience.
Jack, when you look at this group, a lot of talent, obviously a tough schedule, but I'd imagine the goal is a state championship. That's always the goal every year. Is this the kind of group that you think can reach that goal?
Yes. What's special about our class is that, you know, we are a very large class, but we're very close. I mean, 4 years ago, we had a lot of guys that could have went to Catholic schools, could have separated, but we decided to stay together and bring the championship to Hudson. So,
Mitch, you're entering your third year as a starting quarterback. Talk about the comfort level you have entering this season as compared to previous years.
I mean, definitely since last year or the year before that, you always get more comfortable as the year goes on. More comfortable with the offense, the play calls, the situations, the 2-minute drills, everything like that. So, I mean, experience definitely helps.
Jack, you're kind of an interesting backstory for you. You haven't really had a chance to play yet in your career this season. I'm sure you're eager to get on the field and provide a strong rushing option for Hudson. Then you guys didn't really have a number one tailback last year. Obviously, Mitch did a lot of the rushing. What can you do for this offense this season?
this year, I'm trying to really focus on pass blocking, making sure he's protected. But I'm just really looking forward to getting the ball again and being able to actually play. I mean, it's going to be fun for me. I got 2 years that I have to make up for, so.
Coach, you have two offensive guys here with you, but talk about the other side of the ball defensively. What can we expect from Hudson this season?
Well, the guy that's looking at us right now, Matt Reitnauer, is a big part of that, coming in and 3-year player and really good football player. And defensively up front, we should be really good defensive line. We're undersized, and we got to use some schemes to help us. But I think we're going to have a solid group back. I would think right now that the thing that we got to work most on in this preseason is going to be on the back end, which would be safeties and some corner work. Yeah.
Jack, going back to the offense, tell me a bit about your offensive line, what you've seen from that group. I know maybe not the biggest group, but certainly hard workers. What have you seen from those guys?
Yeah, very, very good stuff in the past few weeks. I mean, we're doing a lot of one-on-one work with the defense versus offense, and the offense is doing a really good job. Just running behind them feels good, even though they're a little undersized, like you said. They are able to match up pretty well against people that are bigger and stuff like that. So
And Mitch, we'll end on this. Looking ahead to the 2014 season, is there? I know they're all important, but is there one game that you guys look forward to the most every year? If it's one game you have circled on the calendar.
I mean, probably Menor. I mean, they're a great team, great competition. Beat us last year. I mean, just looking back to getting against them at home.
It's certainly one of the games we're looking forward to in the 2014 football season. Again, this is the Hudson football team. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. And be sure to stay tuned to cleveland.com throughout the 2014 football season.